Target 1. I can define and give examples of rational and irrational numbers. A rational number is a number that can be written in the form of a over b. In other words, can be written as a fraction, where a and b are integers and b does not equal 0. Rational numbers also include counting numbers, whole numbers, and integers. Here are some examples. A rational number could be a counting number. Your counting numbers are 1, 2, 3, and all those numbers you've used to count. These can be written as fractions in the form a over b because any whole number can be written over 1, 1 over 1, 2 over 1, etc. They also include whole numbers. A whole number would be 0 plus all of our counting numbers. You can put 0 over any number, like 4, and it's going to still equal 0, so it can be written as a fraction. And then integers are also fractions, or are also rational numbers. Integers are all these whole numbers, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and your negatives. So you've also got negative 1 over 1. Those can be written. Negative 2 over 1. So they can still be written as a fraction, so they're rational numbers. Rational numbers can also be fractions or decimals. 0.25 can be written as a fraction. And they can also be repeating decimals. If you have a repeating decimal, like one number repeating, it's that number over 9, so it can be written as a fraction. An irrational number cannot be expressed as finite or repeating decimals. In other words, you cannot write it as a fraction. Your examples of irrational numbers would be a decimal that goes on forever and does not repeat. For example, pi is a decimal that goes on forever and never repeats. You could also have a 0.121121111. Even though you can see the pattern, nothing ever repeats. It's not the same pattern that repeats over and over. So this is considered an irrational number.